And special guest.
Hey, Zach.
So, how's it going, guys?
It's going pretty good.
Fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm hungry, but that's not a shocker.
No, that's never a shocker. What do you keep looking at?
The blue bars.
He's fascinated by them.
Why are you fascinated by the blue bars?
They're blue moving bars. With someone who has a very short attention span. Come on, do the math.
Very true. Very true.
So, anyway, didn't we look, Asa Butterfield is now confirmed as Spider-Man?
Yeah, I don't think that'd be a very good idea.
Yeah.
Whoops, Daisy. Asa citation.
I think he was the kid from Ender's Game.
Yep.
He was also in Hugo or something?
Yeah, he was the main guy in Hugo.
I
whole
don't know what
movie.
the fuck.
You know, he's like 18. He looks like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does not look older than...
Age
15.
18.
Yeah, he looks like he's 8.
And it's
Almost
another
12.
British dude.
Of course it's another British dude. Are you
Why
surprised?
Why not?
Why can't get an American to play Spider-Man?
Well, they had Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, and look how well that turned
Yeah,
out.
look how good he
Good
turned
point.
out.
Good point.
Okay, so...
I'm weird. I know this.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
That's why we like you. That's why I like you. Anyway, I don't know about these guys.
Well, I have to like him. I live with him.
I
It's
kinda harass. I
required.
throw over my shoulder some days walking into the room.
Yeah, he's a prick.
Unload the pockets there. Colin,
Destiny.
you got anything to talk about?
Pockets of Destiny.
Nothing a whole lot. Just in a couple weeks from now, I get to move my new place.
Ooh.
I mean, but then this week, my brother's gonna be moving out because, yeah, he graduates this weekend. And he's gonna go on a little road trip on Sunday. So he's gonna go all the way to California.
Oh boy.
He's gonna meet up with a friend in Colorado.
That sounds fun,
Yeah,
I suppose.
yeah.
Hey, both places are good. Depends on where you go. I've been to both.
About everywhere is good depending on where you go.
Yeah.
I've been to both.
No, of course, once he gets back, then my whole family's then gonna go to Nashville for about a week.
Huh.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We never been there before.
Blend in with the Hicks.
Well, I got a little country in me, so I got a little accent. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
See if they recognize you as a fraud or actually accept you as one of them.
My first girlfriend's dad was from Tennessee, and anyways, when he took her and her family down to Tennessee to visit his dying father or something, she was telling me about how they had to check their beds for like snakes and big ass fucking insects
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and stuff
yeah.
down there. I was like, I'm never going down south. Fuck that shit.
Well,
I'm never going down
I-
south, as you say with an accent.
we're at least gonna stay.
Never.
We're at least gonna stay in a hotel in downtown. So I don't think we're gonna like stay out in the country. Like,
You know, if you're
That's
in,
in town
if you're
shit,
in
man.
Colorado, you have to be careful of snakes.
Dude, I don't care about snakes, man. You can put a rattler. I'm just like, what's up, buddy? You show a giant fucking spider. I'm like,
Do not join the army then.
Yeah, never join the army.
Never
they've
join
got
this
camel
army.
spiders, and camel spiders are like nightmare fuel.
Ugh.
Jesus.
It's
That's
one
a camel
part
spider.
scorpion, one part nightmare fuel, all terrifying.
That's a thing. What the
That's
hell?
a thing.
Oh, you don't even
And it
recognize
will
They don't-
climb into your... Because my aunt had one of these.
They bite you and they paralyze the skin, and then they burrow into your skin, and they like to lay there and start eating on your organs.
Oh.
The
Be
fuckers are
warned.
nightmare fuel. Never go outside the country. Never go to
Never.
Middle Eastern areas
Never.
unless you want to deal with those
Get away
fuckers.
from this now.
They can take like gunshot wounds too and still move.
Yeah. Because my aunt is a master sergeant.
No, I think she's a staff magic.
Yeah, she's totally
Magic staff?
D&D. She had
That's
in
what
her
D&D
platoon or whatever. She had camel spiders that burrowed into the sleeping bags of people and bit their legs and burrowed into their legs and such.
Yeah, no, they're terrifying.
They're bad because they can like. What's really funny
I
about
just have a
camel
friend who's a
spiders?
military sniper, and his whole thing about it was he didn't mind being a military sniper. He just hated hearing his tarp because he was underneath the tarp. He hated hearing a flutter at all because every single time his only thought was, crap, it's a camel spider coming to get me. Not even the enemy, just camel spiders.
Where is this at?
In like
Middle East.
yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
Fuck the Middle East,
Yeah,
man.
the
yeah,
one
definitely
thing that
fucking
camel
no.
spiders do that's really, really funny is when they're on like a sand dune thing, they bunch up and they roll down the hill.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I don't want to go there
Oh,
now.
if you actually look at animals, there's all sorts of fucked up animals.
Oh,
like
I know.
the
Yeah.
spiders in Australia.
Did you no? Stop,
See, spiders don't really bother me.
No.
dude. Insects
Bees,
just
though.
bother me.
See, the only
I
one
can't
spider
stand
that actually really
insects.
bothers me is those motherfuckers. I
camel
never
spider?
want to see those.
My aunt had to deal with a camel spider once.
I will fight one, but that's it. But I get a gun. It doesn't get anything. It's the one case I'm okay with shooting something.
Yeah, the only kind of like arachnid I can stand is scorpions, just because they're cool. Like
They're
any
actually more
other.
close related to a scorpion.
Yeah, they look more like a scorpion.
It's
I'm
still-
not gonna
yeah.
show you again.
There's all sorts of like
But
weird
no,
spiders.
like-
I mean, there's clown spiders too. Have you ever seen those guys?
Clown spider?
Yeah, I love those guys. It's just because they look so happy. I think they're funny as hell, at least. No, he needs to see too. Come on. Yeah. They're so happy. They've got smiles on them.
What was like what's that Pokemon?
That's a Parasect.
Yeah, Parasect.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
spider.
that one. No, that's a legit clown spider though.
That's funny.
That's fucking ugh.
Oh, there's plenty of screw spiders out there.
Nightmare
I mean, there's,
fuel.
like the hobo spiders that make like
Uh,
funnels.
I'm scared enough. It's scared the shit out of me.
Clown spider, because normal spiders aren't scary enough to scare the shit out of you.
yeah.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Oh, jeez. Those are funny spiders.
Yes, but they're kind of funny. I'm sorry, Talon.
I'm not sorry.
I know you're not.
You know another one I want to see? It's not a spider, though, I swear. It's a shrimp. It's a pistol shrimp, I think.
Pistol shrimp.
I want to say it's a pistol shrimp.
I've heard the name
If it's
before.
what I'm thinking of,
But it was for a YouTube channel, Pistol Shrimps.
No, they can actually like that bigger claw of theirs. They can like snap it so it's so fast that it actually makes a sound wave
Really?
and makes
Huh.
it so it has a brief moment
That's
of
cool.
light.
Holy shit.
I love animals.
Yeah.
I can tell.
I love fucked up animals more specifically.
Apparently.
Of course.
Yeah, so don't go to the Middle East.
No,
Long
I'm-
story
Fuck
short.
that.
I'm adding that
Long
to
story short.
Australia for the places I'm
story
staying
short.
the fuck away
Wow.
from.
I would want to go to Australia. I want to go to
I
Australia.
would
just so-
love to go to Australia.
The only reason why is not even for a rational reason. I just want to go there because they're descendant of criminals, and I think it'd be funny.
Huh.
Don't say that when Australians are around.
Technically, they are.
I know.
There's a high probability they're descendant of criminals because Britain kind of shipped a bunch of them off.
A lot of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
We don't need here. Let's just ship them off to another country. What are we looking up?
More
Spipers?
Shut up.
Spider-Man.
Spiders and...
Australia?
Oh, no.
After flood. That eats snakes.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you guys hear about Australia flood too? A while ago?
Australia flooded now?
Like,
Oh,
A
yeah,
while ago,
Black
yeah.
Widow.
A while ago, and you could like go like canoeing through McDonald's.
Oh, Jesus.
Awesome.
I wanted to do that. That's now a life goal is to canoe through McDonald's.
Well, it's like pull on the
Canoe
side of the
McDonald's.
road and like eat
I
your
would like
burger
a
and-
Big Mac with
They
my
were
water.
shut down though. They were shut down because they couldn't
Oh.
run the business like that because it was flooded. But they had like little sharks swimming through there too. Like,
Oh, Jesus.
you could just say, "Hey, little sharks."
Just give me a raw burger. It's fine. Just throw it at me.
Feed the shark.
Huh?
Mini SeaWorld.
Yeah, Mini SeaWorld.
Just throw it at me. It's
Fast
fine.
food edition.
The sharks are gonna get fat. Fat ass.
Like he'll be sharks.
The only reason I'd want to go to Australia is to check out the reef.
Like,
But I'd be wearing so much, like, padding and
on your scuba suit.
armor and
Oh,
shit, because
for-
I don't go in the water
For the
either.
most part, all you need is
The only thing I can think about
Metal.
with the sharks in McDonald's is just a shark. Hee hee, move out the way. And one of those electric scooters. Just.
I just pictured them finding like a fat guy skeleton sitting there and just the sharks picked him clean.
I
It's
hate
even
those.
funnier when they're riding on the electric
scooters.
cart. I hate those things. People at Walmart piss me off with those things.
Yeah. Every time it's just like, you know, if you got off your lazy ass, you probably wouldn't be that fat.
You know, I can
Yeah.
understand if you're crippled and you're using it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you
That's
have
what
like
they're
a
for.
broken leg or something.
But I've seen like one woman, she was so fat, her ass literally fell off on both sides of the seat.
Ugh.
And she leaned over to grab an apple, and all of a sudden hear the car just go. And I was like, "Oh, car! I'm
What
sorry.
part? I'm sorry.
I'm
buddy.
sorry. She's a fat ass. I know. I'm
Like,
sorry."
of course, like late at night, I see like some teenagers trying. And of course, they are obviously not
perfectly
hurt.
fine.
Yeah. So
Well, it's really annoying when they're just like bumping into products and stuff, and bumping
Knocking
into
things off the shelf.
bumping into shelves and stuff.
yeah.
It's annoying.
It's a pen. So
I noticed.
Having fun? Yes.
I always make my own entertainment. Come on.
I know.
I know.
So, looking up Pistol Shrimp, there's a picture for Pokemon in there. Which, speaking of Pokemon, there's probably going to be another game this year. They've
Probably.
Another
been,
Pokemon game this year?
Probably.
What a shocker!
Wait, another?
yeah, there's one every year now.
I mean,
man.
like, it made it sound
Are
like
you
there's
really
already.
all that surprised?
No, I mean, like, it made it sound like there's already one out this year.
no, last year at the
Okay.
end.
Okay.
Their Pokemon games release in
Well, they're
November,
probably just
generally.
gonna redo more Pokemon games.
No, if the
Pokemon-
trend is every other recently has been a remake
I've
or
heard they're doing Yellow, though, for a remake.
Well, yeah, because it's Pikachu. I saw
Suck
that
it. People
coming.
like Pikachu.
I saw that coming.
I don't mind Pikachu as a Pokemon. I hate what Pikachu represents to the public. Or
That's because most people are dumbass bitches. It doesn't matter.
yeah. It's like I'll take a Pikachu and I'll evolve it into a Raichu because Raichu are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But
What's
the
the one before Pikachu?
dumb
Is Pikachu to begin
It's
with?
Pichu.
Pichu?
It's the little guy.
baby Pokemon were the dumbest fucking addition.
The little guy.
There's no reason for it. It's like, hey,
Hey,
this.
there is. It's called marketing, motherfucker.
Ugh. No,
He's got a point.
he does.
Marketing.
Got a point.
Gotta
No
buy 'em all.
gameplay reason.
No, see, that is the gameplay reason. Marketing. Because they gotta have something for the people who are just in it for the cutesy Pokemon. So, like, we just made a miniature Pikachu!
Yay!
And then they did
You
it
can
again
cuddle
every
it.
single fucking
Hey,
generation.
Hey. Shut up. That's my counter. Shut up.
Shut up.
People in marketing think they're clever.
Yeah.
No baby Pokemon is worth having though.
Hey, once again, shut up. Marketing.
I try to breed.
What about the baby legendary?
It falls under the same category. It's just the
For him, all
catch
baby
'em all.
Pokemon are stupid.
No, not Celebi. It's Manaphy.
Man.
It's
No.
Pokemon. Nerds. Zach, you're a bigger nerd than us. Shut up.
No, you're not.
No, right?
Fione. Phoine. No, just Fione.
Whatever.
Did you mean morphine?
Morphine, yes.
Morphine.
No, actually, Google, I didn't. Did you
phone?
mean phone? No, Google, I didn't.
Oh yeah, I recognize that.
Did you mean taco?
No.
What?
I didn't mean phone either.
I like tacos. They're delicious.
Whatever.
They
Things.
had a scene from DMC that was just completely useless, and they did it because the writer of it or someone like in part of Konami didn't like it,
Yeah.
or
The new
Ninja.
DMC?
yeah, the new one.
Okay.
Oh.
DMC Devil May Cry. They cut it because it was like grab life like a bitch, grab her by the hair or something like that.
Oh,
Whereas
that
just-
game is so. The opening credits, it's where he's fully nude and he's grabbing his clothes and stuff.
I think people who think
I
the new
love
DMC
that game. That
is
game is
bad
good.
just needs to shut the fuck up and go away.
That game is awesome. I watched Psychedelic Snake play it. It's fucking hilarious.
I just think it's funny when people say Devil May Cry needs to be taken more seriously, even though himself doesn't take it seriously.
Yeah, no.
This is
Devil
the guy
May
who
Cry
makes a heart and then breaks the heart. Like, how can you be serious?
Yeah, a lot of. I mean, I mildly understand the distaste for the newer direction because the people who took it over hated the series. So there's no reason for them to do it.
But they made it very, very well.
Yeah,
I think as long as they're willing to put
thought it was
aside
fine.
their hatred, then that's fine.
Oh, they throw in a blatant insult to Dante's character
I
design
know.
in the beginning.
Yeah,
They
with
do
that
it a
white-
lot throughout the game.
Yeah,
though.
and that's
Which one are we talking about?
the new
when his
white
the
hair
wig
thing?
flaps on his
I thought
head.
that was just funny as shit, though.
I don't know. Personally, I just don't like the fact that the company went out of their way to throw in little jabs like that.
See, I think that's funny, though. But that's just because I've got a sick sense of humor.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
do.
I think stuff like that is just kind of fun, and just because effective, it's just there to piss people off. I mean, and on top of that, because of them doing that, they get free publicity because people are like, oh my god, they did this, and people are like, what? So they have to buy it themselves to play it.
Though, Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition coming out. See, they still have like pre-orders for that. Or...
No, I know what you're talking about. I don't know when it's coming out. I don't know if it's pre-ordered yet, but I know that
the pre-orders are open.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, because
I like Devil May Cry, but I don't. Oh, fun fact. Do you know what Devil May Cry was originally going to be?
Devil's Never Cry?
Nope.
No, it was a Resident Evil game, and then it was
originally Resident Evil off spin of Resident Evil 4, but they changed too much about it, and they made it too actiony. So they're like, yeah, we'll just make it its own IP.
Yeah.
That was one of them that spun off from that, and there was another one that was like that too, where it spun off from that, from Resident Evil 4.
Cool.
I thought it was they were making Resident Evil 4, and it was just so different from Resident Evil. Because
I know it was so different.
Devil May Cry came out before Resident Evil 4 did.
Maybe
So it was while they were
Resident
developing it.
I don't remember. I just know that they were making something with Resident Evil 4, and they made that, and they're like, well, we can actually advertise it as this.
Did you use the Tamaki Suo method to put down your cup?
Shut up. He has a point.
For what is this?
Shut up, I win.
You put your pinky down to cushion it.
You cushion the sound of when you place a cup down.
Oh, so you don't do this?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
We'll do that. I'm just making sure we understand why we're doing it.
Yes, but anyway, with Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, they're adding new playable characters. One I saw on the roster, it was just like, but he's dead. It's Virgil.
Virgil?
Within the timeline, Virgil's dead.
In the new one, he doesn't die, though.
No, the new one has nothing to do with continuity.
No, the new one, they're just saying...
It goes 3, 1, 2, 4. Virgil dies in 1. So... He's in there for fan service because people love Virgil.
Oh, yeah, duh.
It was being able to play as him in 3 was just like an uproar because people were like, "Oh my God, Virgil!"
Calm down.
I never actually played that many DMC games.
I've played like part of all of them except for the new one.
Part of one of them, and I make it to the same point every single time, and then I just get bored and just kind of fuck off type of thing.
Yeah, they're ridiculous games, and that's what I like about them. But the thing with the people that, like, the people that got in the uproar about the new, or about DMC, is like, dude, I like it, but this is not a game you take seriously.
No, God, no.
Anyone, that's the whole thing about it.
It's campy. It's horribly written. I don't care what any of these people that talk about how good of a story it is. Its story fucking sucks.
Yeah, I think I saw
the writing is terrible in it.
I remember in one of the, I think it was 3, where it has he fights like this fish thing, and it's got like a I don't know, or no, it's a frog. It just has that antenna like a fish.
Mm-hmm.
And, like,
the angler fish.
And, goes around him, and he's like, ooh, and then all of a sudden it shows the fish. He's like, well, that's not what I want.
There's one infamous line from the first one is when, spoilers,
Spoiler!
One chick dies. I can't remember her name. It's like Trish. Trish dies, and in the English version, at least, Dante goes, "I was supposed to be the one to fill your dark soul with light!"
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
And it's just like, what kind of fucking writing is that? That
not
is
like
so
that, but
bad.
Like, it's a legit line in there.
It is a line.
It's a line in there. I've seen it before on, I think, YouTube.
Yeah.
Because someone used that for why they need to calm the fuck down about DMC.
Yeah.
And not only that, but even if they had like the voice actor do it a different way, it would have been better. But he literally doesn't know. He's like, "I was supposed to fill your soul with light!" And you're just like, what is going on? I don't understand this.
What am I playing?
Like, am I on acid?
Like, and there's a reason people love Virgil so much is because he is the serious character.
Yeah.
He's like the only, or one of the main things that makes it almost capable of being respectful. Because he's just calm and badass. He's the fucking Sephiroth of that series. He doesn't say much, and he has a cool sword.
Well, the new
silver
one was
hair.
kind of
Well,
weird.
Sephiroth was kind of insane, though.
Well, yeah, I was. And
Yeah,
the
but
new one,
what does
Virgil's
he
kind of weird.
actually do in Final Fantasy VII other than stand around and look awesome?
Kill Aerith.
Cloud does that.
People do that. I've only seen the one GIF. I've never played Final Fantasy VII.
It depends on what you want to go by. For that, hold on. Cloud basically just murders bitches and
Oh
stuff
god.
like that.
No. We got Zach started on Cloud. We're gonna be here all night.
We're not gonna be here all night.
Yes,
No,
we are.
No, we're
Admit
not.
it.
Quick.
No,
Quick
all I was
point.
gonna say is if you go by game theory, then it depends on if she actually died, because they bring up a point of if you stab someone just right, which is
Oh yeah, in that
like,
spot that was
extremely
not a
hypothetical.
fatal wound.
If it wasn't a fatal wound, and that when people are actually dead, they float.
Yeah, Cloud drowned her ass.
And in there, he puts her in water and he lets her go, and she just sinks because her lungs filled full of water.
Mm-hmm. But the argument for that is she's absorbed into the life stream,
Yeah.
which I've never gotten through Final Fantasy VII.
I've never actually played 7.
I've gotten
through
up
any of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I never
like
played those games.
the end of the second disc. I can't remember if it's 3 discs or 4. Basically, I'm like at the cusp
Fine.
of the last disc, and I just got to the point where it's like I don't give a shit anymore.
I felt that way
I
about
stopped
Lightning.
caring.
I felt 13 was that way for me. Is like, I start playing it, and then I just, partway through, I'm like, none of you guys are even that likable. You all are just...
I felt that way 2 hours in. The only character I liked was Snow, and the reason I think I like him now is because
Troy Baker.
Troy fucking Baker.
Troy Baker.
But no, I liked him because he was peppy. He was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be the
especially
hero.
in the
Everyone
beginning,
else
and then-
was just like, ugh.
especially Lightning. Lightning was, like, huge downer. And, like, it just got worse as he went along. Like, I did the same thing with 10. I made it through almost the entire game. Made it to about where the last boss was at, the last area. And just completely stopped playing. Just didn't
Yeah.
anymore. Just whatever. Bye.
I've beaten only 2 Final Fantasies. I've played every single one of them up to 13.
That's fine, you're not missing much.
It's like
I haven't even
I'm-
played Type 0 yet.
But Final Fantasy 1, I got all the way to the final dungeon and stopped because I lost it. 2, I played about halfway through, stopped caring. 3, I played the intro and was like, this is just not that interesting. 4, I just couldn't find time to play it. And I loved what I played of 4. 4 was phenomenal. And it starts off with you basically being the bad guy. Like, you're a Dark Knight, not Batman, and you go to this
Yes,
town.
I thought you were Batman.
You go to this town under order of your king, and you blow it the fuck up. And orphan this little girl. And it's like, wow. Okay, I guess I'm a dickhead.
Oops. Restart
And then
that point.
5 was by far one of the worst gaming experiences I've ever had. If you don't think the characters from Final Fantasy 13 are not likable, there is not even a line of redeemable dialogue in that fucking game. Every character is either a whiny bitch or just bland. It's like I got through even less of that just from the main characters. Just like, Bart's, fuck you. I cannot stand you. The reason I stopped playing Final Fantasy VI is because of too many fucking characters. There's like 15 characters for your party in that game.
How many was there in 10 again? I don't remember.
10, most of them are only like 8.
I know they had more than...
Tidus, Waka, Lulu, Yuna, Riku, Auron, Kamari.
Wow.
7? Unless I'm forgetting someone, which I don't think I am.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. 7, yeah.
7 main characters.
7.
7 or 8 is like the ideal size of a Final Fantasy cast, but 6 had double that, and I personally didn't find any of them that interesting. They weren't bad, but they weren't great. And that's considered one of the like top end Final Fantasies.
Which one?
6?
6?
Yeah, like people will argue incessantly about which is better, 6 or 7.
I
And
hear
it's
people
like-
argue whether or not
Yeah.
7 or 9 is better too. That's another one that I hear a lot.
9. Granted, I'm a huge fanboy for Final Fantasy 9. It's my favorite Final Fantasy.
The only Final Fantasy I've ever played is the Theatrhythm.
Oh, the
thing?
theater rhythm thing?
Yeah, the Theatrhythm thing.
I have not played that.
I never really played in the Final Fantasy games, really.
Yes, we get it. You like Cloud. You have a tattoo of Cloud,
Not a cloud of a symbol.
of his wolf thing, and you're rubbing your breast.
Above my breast.
Whatever. It's
I
your
had to
pectoral
clarify.
muscle. Pectoral muscle, motherfucker. Yeah, bitch.
Here we go.
Not right now, actually. No, thank you, sir.
Well, okay.
So how are you?
I'm fine.
Why sit like that?
Really? Do we really have to ask why I'm doing stuff?
No, I'm not gonna.
No, we don't want to know that.
To be
No.
honest, I don't fully know.
I know.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I feel like I need to fidget with something.
Well, fidget with something then.
Do you have your DS, sir?
No, I don't actually.
Why not?
Because it
Always bring it
died,
with
and then
you.
I was throwing it on the charger,
That'll do it.
and I was trying to play a Death Note game on it, but they don't have any English versions,
Of course.
and I don't speak Japanese or read Japanese, so I'm kind of boned.
I really want to watch the live-action Death Note movies
Don't.
that were made in Japan.
No, do not.
No.
They are terrible.
They are cancer in reincarnation. You think the Dragon Ball Z movies were bad? Or that one Dragon Ball Z movie? That was even worse.
It's like one of these two.
It is. Here, lean towards me.
Terribly for the audio, but
It is Death Note, the first one, or it just says Death Note, and then I've got the Death Note with all the little puppet things.
yeah, he's got the two. And I'm sitting down, laptop. Sorry. I know you don't, but I do. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I like watching those. I know they're terrible,
If you
but
wanna
that's
watch
why
the-
I want to
If you
watch
want to
them.
watch the first one, I have the first one.
Oh god.
I watched it, and I thought they take lots of art. Or I'm gonna go with artist liberties or director liberties and changing it.
Yeah, I've seen images of it.
No, but if you want to watch, I can let you watch it. Just
The animation is okay,
warned
but I would
that-
expect something better from Japan.
be warned that Light is even more of a whiny little bitch than before. Not Light. Yeah, Light's even more of a whiny little
That's
bitch
L.
than before.
Apparently.
Elle looks decent.
It looks decent. No, it's just my whole problem is Light in it is because before, especially in the beginning, Light was just kind of about justice, and he didn't make it a huge strong emphasis. And this one, after the first 5 minutes, you already want to punch him in the face because he's all about justice, justice, justice.
My problem with Light was
Light does look pretty
he
much like a tool.
immediately just throws his morals out the window. Like after he has the Death Note, he's like,
Oh no,
I'm
but-
gonna be,
No, in
yeah, that's pretty.
as long as you don't mind me ruining the beginning part of it, how
No.
he
I
actually
don't care.
finds a Death Note. He talks about how people need to be in jail and how they just get out on the streets a few days after they go in, and then he goes to a bar and notices there's some guy there who is supposed to be in jail right now. It's like, our justice system is blah 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 blah, and he's literally just whining and bitching about how their justice
Right.
system
It's a terrible
is
picture.
flawed, and he walks and it's raining. And he all of a sudden sees a notebook on the ground, and he's like, "This must be the solution." And it's like raining, like pouring raining
Wow.
type of thing. And the Death Note is completely dry. And it's like, no, the Death Note was a normal notebook, other than the fact if it could kill people. Other than that, if it rained on, it would get ruined. If it got burned, it would get ruined. There's nothing preventing it from dying.
Man.
The Shimigami may not be too happy with you, but yeah, you know what? It's your Death Note.
No, what I was saying is with Light throwing his morals out the window in the beginning, where he talks about he's doing it for justice, not so much saying justice, but he's doing it against the bad guys. But the moment someone is onto him,
Yeah,
he
just-
kills him.
Yeah, no, the moment
It's just like,
someone tries
what
to get
the
in his way.
fuck, dude?
The moment that someone does get in his way, he's just like, well, I don't need you anymore. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's like he
Goodbye.
gets. And I think it's a great story for absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Oh,
It
especially
perfectly details that.
especially during halfway through when he actually reobtains it.
Yeah, but it's just, to me, it just happened so suddenly and so fast, so early in the story.
I could kind of understand it just to the fact if he wouldn't want to get rid of the power. Because most people, once they
Right.
have that much power,
Mm-hmm.
you start looking at the world a lot differently. Not the fact of, I have power. I have to, if I have to get it, I'll get rid of it. No.
Mm-hmm.
You want to keep that power.
It's
The
basic
one thing
humanity.
people with power fear most is losing their power.
Yeah.
You just die over that.
Though, Colin, have you seen Death Note?
No.
Okay,
Colin, you're
absolute
kinda just,
spoilers
like,
here.
Out of the
I was
conversation.
mad when
Yeah.
Elle died.
Oh, I was too.
The moment I was
have-
like, I don't even fucking want to watch this
I
anymore.
have a friend who literally, I was talking to her about it because she watched Death Note before I did. This was back in middle school, but she watched it before I did, and she told me that she doesn't watch it past a certain point. I was like, "What do you mean? Why wouldn't you watch it?" She's like, and first she didn't tell me, and she's like, "Oh, it's," or she did, and she's like, "Oh, it's because Elda." I was like, "Well, thanks for that." First of all, 'cause I hadn't watched it yet, or even I barely even knew what it was, and she's like, "Yeah, I won't watch it past that point." I was like, "Why not?" It's like, "I just don't care anymore." Light was my person, and he died. Or not Light. Elle was my person. I don't have a reason to watch it anymore.
I honestly don't think I've met or spoken with someone who liked Death Note that liked Light more than Elle.
I like Elle, yeah.
Like, almost everyone I've spoken to is just like, yeah, it's all about Elle.
I don't know anybody who likes Light more than Elle.
I like Light as being a hero, but that was about it. Like, I didn't really care for Misa, but that's just because Misa was just
She
the
was
typical,
annoying.
kind of like a Stockholm Syndrome.
Well,
person.
she wasn't like, kind of. She was a lot like a Stockholm person.
She kind of had massive Stockholm Syndrome. Or,
I don't know, it's not Stockholm Syndrome.
No, it's not
Really,
Stockholm, but
it
I
was
don't know
like
what
kind
the
of like
term
an
is.
obsession.
Yeah, it was absolute obsession.
Yeah,
and
but
she
I
was
can guarantee
deranged.
there's a term for that.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Which I think if you actually go by, like, I think that, because Kira murdered her parents' murderers?
What are you doing, Colin?
Yeah, I
Something
think that's
like
what it
that?
was.
I'm trying to remember what that is.
You can't be quiet, Colin. It just wasn't working for you.
I was trying.
It didn't work very well.
You know, we're just gonna call it out because it was funny.
Well, yeah.
The bitch here was trying to unwrap a Jolly Rancher without making any noise, and he's like, you can hear it, and I'm gonna bump the audio on that.
That was great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We should all just stay quiet and stare at him.
It'll be cut because silence will kill a
No,
podcast.
just while he's like crumpling it next time.
Uh-huh.
Just another one, just wait for it to,
Oh, you start that off. Next one.
Do you know another good anime? Darker Than Black.
So I've heard.
I never heard that. What's that about?
Darker Than Black is people with superpowers, and when they ever use their powers, they have to pay a price, and the price can be anything from like breaking fingers,
Or smoking.
or smoking, or choking on things,
Or eating a lot of food.
or eating food, or
Growing young.
rearranging stones in a certain pattern, and just there's lots of different prices that they have to pay.
There's-
But they'll have powers like gravity nullification, electricity, like pyrokinetics,
Time stopping.
time stopping,
Ooh.
or going back in time is another price.
Yeah, that one.
You can change matter between two different things. They also got dolls in there, which are programmed with humans, and another thing, but they don't call them superpowered. They call them contractors.
It's quite interesting.
Sounds like I fucked up.
The second season, though,
I want to still watch it. I haven't seen it yet. It's dark. It's called Darker Than Love, though, which kind of makes me worried a lot.
That's a weird name.
uh-huh.
A weird ass name. Yeah, I've never seen that.
What?
Darker Than Black.
Darker Than
I really
Black.
like Darker Than Black.
I've heard nothing but good things about it, but
I have it too. Again, if you want to borrow it from me.
maybe I don't have much time.
I'm just saying.
I know
I thought it was on Netflix.
It used to be. I don't think it is still.
I haven't seen it on there.
It used to be a while ago, but you know
I
how Netflix is.
try
They'll
to
keep
check
something on
it
there for a month
often.
and then they'll get rid of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless it's like super popular, in which case it'll stay there forever.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Like Sword Art Online.
Which reminds me, I need to finish watching that in English.
Yeah.
I actually need to finish watching just the first part of it because I still haven't finished it. I got up to the point where all the stakes disappeared basically. And I just,
Well, you got to the part where they turned into fairies. Well, not turned into fairies. They went to the
They
fairy
went to the
game.
fairy- game.
Elfin World of
That's as far as I made it, and then I just stopped caring because
Yeah.
literally to me,
Yeah, that's
with
how
that-
it goes.
The whole,
Yeah, that's.
before they're like, oh, if you die in real life.
Mhm.
Like, holy shit, that's a lot of tense, like, stuff.
Mhm.
Basically, dot hack sign.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of that do that. There's
I
also
know.
another one where people can't log out. They can die, but they can't log out, and that's the Log Horizon.
Man, there's a lot of shows like that.
That's
Anywho,
that's a generic
Yeah.
premise for anime. Is
I know.
Being stuck in a video game.
but that hack sign was pretty good.
It was.
So what games are you guys looking forward to?
What games?
Games.
Whoa.
Grand Theft Squirrel.
Witcher 3 when I can actually get to it.
Kind of.
I just started playing Witcher 1.
I don't really know. There's no really new games coming out.
Not really.
Not
Not-
recently, but
right?
E3 is coming like
Shut up,
coming
PS4.
soon, so.
The game I want to
Yeah.
play right now that I'm kind of looking forward to is the new Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah, Assassin's
Hopefully
Creed
it's better
Syndicate.
than Unity.
Yes. Yes.
Less
it looks like it's
buggy.
gonna be better.
Yeah.
Less buggier than Unity.
Yeah.
Because they rushed that thing out the door.
I thought some of them. Well, not only that, but they also had a smaller map, and they also try to force co-op way too much in there.
Well, yeah.
When in Unity, it was all about not Unity. All the other Assassin's Creed, you were a solo man trying to do it.
Mhm.
I never had any moment in that game where I was like, you know what, just make it better. 3 random people I don't know trying to do it completely different ways and just completely messing up my style. I don't.
Yeah.
No, this is
That
my
was the
game.
first thing I thought of when I saw the trailer for it, and they were like, co-op. I'm like, and you're gonna get 4 people to work together? How?
You're gonna get 4 random people to work together who already start off by hitting each other because one of them's gonna instantly start saying how they slept with my mom last night.
Yeah.
Because
It's true. Anytime you play any online game, you run into the option of like at least one guy is like, I slept with your mom last night, and usually that guy is 12.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how you insert.
It's
your
like, all right,
dominance.
when you graduate out of pull-ups, then you can come talk to me. You little shit.
But yeah, I'm also looking forward to that Syndicate because I'm a big steampunk fan. So yeah, the fact that this take place in Victorian England,
I don't think they'll have too much steampunk though.
Victorian England.
Because they're more
It's-
they more rely
least-
on actual.
No, it's history. It's not gonna be steampunk at all.
No,
At least,
I
I
can
don't
see
know.
them doing like a steampunk jacket, but that's about it. I
Maybe
can't
some
really
with
see them doing too much with steampunk because steampunk isn't reality. They like
Right.
to stick to more closely to reality.
But I also like that time period too. So
I'm
yeah.
excited because things that they can do with it, they have Charles Darwin as one
Darwin's
of the
gonna
major
be in
people.
it?
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Like
it's like
Charles
18.
Darwin and another guy, I can't think of his name right now,
Tesla?
a writer.
You told me, but I forgot.
It's in 1868. So
I can't think of his name though. It takes place around the same
find
time.
out.
yeah, like what writer would be? William.
No, but not only that, but if they can also make DLC for it where you face against Jack the Ripper.
Ooh.
'Cause
That would
Jack
be
the Ripper
cool.
was
That would be cool.
Yeah, he was.
1888 is when his major thing was
Oh,
started.
I'm sure he'll be in there.
Well, here's the thing though. That's 20 years before Jack the Ripper actually showed up.
Yeah, but
So,
still.
I can
A
see
lot of
them-
the Assassin's Creed games start 50 years before when they say the show is, the game is gonna, take
It depends,
place.
because sometimes they do it like that, and other times they just have more of a straight line.
Well, because with, Assassin's Creed 3,
Yeah, but that was also different because they were wanting to highlight some of the major events in his life, so you could actually try to gain an emotional bond with him, which didn't necessarily work the
no,
best.
he was a whiny bitch.
But this
Kinda
new
was a weird
this new
bitch.
guy seems like interesting character.
Well, him and his sister, because it's Jacob and Evie.
I didn't hear about the sister part.
Yeah.
It's because Jacob is the brash.
You can switch freely between 2 different protagonists.
Unless you start the mission, then you have to stay inside that mission as that protagonist.
So it's like before you go in the game, you could choose who will play.
He switched
Charles
throughout the entire
Dickens.
thing. Yeah, that's who it was.
Charles
Charles
Dickens.
Charles. Yeah, we got Charles in there.
I like Assassin's Creed a lot. I thought this was
I
really
love
cool,
Assassin's
especially
Creed.
for that fact of you actually can switch between modes of being street mode, which is you with a top hat, and then hooded mode, and then you can also run around and drive buggies and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, like I saw in the trailer, you jack someone from the carriage and they ride down the street.
You like so enthused, by the way.
I don't give 2 fucks about Assassin's Creed anymore.
Well, you suck.
I never really finished.
I can't stand its hitboxes. Because every time I'll be running, chasing after someone, and then I just get like a hair too close to a fucking wall, and I start running up the wall.
That
My-
happens
It's just like,
thing is
alright,
that
fuck this.
all the time.
That's why I can't stand playing it. I liked Assassin's Creed 2. I loved Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed 1.
It got better in my
And then I
opinion.
played
Black
a
Flag.
little bit of Brotherhood, and I was just like, I stopped caring.
It did
Black
get
Flag
better with
was
the
a lot
newer
better.
ones.
My only problem with it is the fact of if you want to truly 100% it and get all the DNA 100%ed, you have to like redo certain parts over and over and over again because there's
Oh
some
my
parts where it's like, don't
There's-
touch any civilians
Oh.
while you're running through a busy cure, and you're like, how the fuck do you do this?
There are some things where, like in Assassin's Creed 3 with the old black guy, your mentor, Augustus? Something?
Sounds about right.
I guess that's his name. There are some missions, if you want to do the 100% thing, you have to restart the game if you get too far because he dies and you can't go back to his missions he asks you to do. Spoilers for anybody who cares.
It's a little too late there.
I know, but oh well, so what? Fucking cares and shit.
It's a
Still,
older game.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, apparently you could if you did certain things, you could actually have an assassin turkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could. It was pretty funny.
We play as a turkey.
No.
You didn't play as a turkey.
He's
you
got a
somehow
little
had
hood
to
on.
do stuff, and then you'd walk outside of your mentor's house, and there was literally just a turkey sitting there with an Assassin's Creed hood on. And you're just like, what?
It's funny.
I don't know how you did it though. I don't remember.
It was like really, really complicated.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. That's the game I'm looking
Of
forward
course
to.
it's
That
a
Batman Arkham Knight.
oh yeah, and I'm
Hey, it's more your territory.
I don't give a shit about that game.
Really?
I've not beaten a single Arkham
Knight
game.
Or
Yeah,
Arkham
it's
game.
just got the whole Assassin's
I
hood
played
on.
through them and it's like, hey, this is fun. And then
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't care anymore.
My major thing with that game is once again, I don't like what they're doing for the DLC this time.
Nah.
They've
I
got-
can't stand DLC
they're-
to begin with.
No, neither can I. But what I can understand it up to a point, but their season pass is fucking ridiculous this time.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what their season pass is?
I know Barbara Gordon's coming in as a playable character.
No. Their season pass, in order to actually, if you buy their season pass, it's $40, which is more than any other person has ever charged for a season pass. Usually, season pass is a better deal. Now it's going to be equal out to the same amount. The season pass is already confirmed to be $40
For
for Arkham Knight
oh,
because WB is not a very favorable company of mine.
No.
Also,
Metal Gear 5 and the new Tomb Raider.
I may like hear more
I
about.
don't Metal Gear 5 though. I'm kind of surprised that they're still doing it though.
I am too.
Yeah, it's been
Just
Because they
Konami-
pulled PT.
it's been so
Well, they
long.
canceled PT.
Well, no, they didn't cancel PT. They pulled
Silent
PT.
Hills.
They canceled Silent Hills. That's completely different.
I know, but still, it's
And that's
It was
just
gonna be
because
the game.
Capcom is gonna try to focus on more mobile games, which I think is.
well, they got rid of Konami or he left or something.
I don't know.
Kojima.
Kojima,
Konami's
sorry.
the
You know what though? I have to give him
Sorry.
credit though, because does he make Castlevania originally?
I don't think so.
No.
Whoever made that game, I have to give him credit. I can't think of who makes Silent Hill, and you can look that up. Not Silent Hill. Who made
Metal Gear?
Castlevania?
Castlevania.
Because he started a Kickstarter. Did you guys see that?
No.
He started a Kickstarter, and within 48 hours, he already had all the money that he wanted for it, and he's already up like.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
God
That
knows
happens
how
a
much money.
lot.
Well, yeah, no, but he's making it's a Castlevania knockoff Castlevania type of thing. It's the unofficial new
That's
version of
what
Castlevania.
the guy who created Mega Man did too.
Yeah,
When he left, he's like, "Fuck you! I'm just gonna make my own Mega Man game
yeah,
called Mighty Number 9,
yeah. This is another case of it. I can't think of what the guy's name is who makes it, but
and
he
we're
did
gonna
that.
see Kojima do the same thing probably.
And guys who made Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I was just
The
about to mention that.
ukulele.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
excited for
that
that.
game
I'm so
looks good.
excited for
Yeah, I
that.
see some
Yeah, they
gameplay.
made
It looks
a
really
new one
good.
of that too, where it's instead of being that though, it's a gecko now and a bat. I
Yeah.
want to say, right?
Yeah, it got going bad.
Makes me a little more interested. I played through a little bit of Banjo-Kazooie.
I never played
Wasn't-
Banjo-Kazooie, but I'm kind of excited more for the Castlevania one, just because I kind of like the older Castlevanias. I mean, I had fun with one of them.
It
Castlevania.
doesn't,
Did you find it?
it doesn't say. It just says Konami. I'm looking at it. It just says Konami.
I think I
I
think
don't remember what it's called, but it's like Blood something.
Oh, I was still looking for the who made the
Blood.
Castlevania franchise.
It's
That
like
is
the
loud.
art director or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. All I know is
Because I can see his art style, and I can see his face. I can't see his name though.
I think I'm kind of looking forward to that just due to the fact of it's actually going to be kind of interesting to me. Because he already got his funding. Now both of them already got their funding and plenty more.
Yeah, and they use that to reward the people that gave them money.
Oh yeah.
Which that's the best part about Kickstarter, is when they get more money than they actually need.
Oh yeah.
And they're awesome about it. They're not just like, oh, I'm just gonna use this on horse. They actually
he hasn't actually got up to his full amount that he wants to get because he's trying to get up to like 4 million or 8 million or something like that. Oh, he's already way up above that.
Yeah.
You go, no, he actually has a lot of plans for it. Like if he makes up the amount of he wants, he's gonna make a boss rush mode in it too.
Oh, that'll be interesting. I've got the designers. It doesn't say who made it. It's Hideo Kojima.
It was
Koji
Kojima,
Igarashi, Michiru Yamane, and Yuzo Kishiro.
I'm seeing if I can actually find his Kickstarter real fast.
That's the names that are giving me for who developed, whatever.
I think for games that I'm looking forward to is hear more about Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, I found it. It's Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Interesting.
And right now he's
Cool
up
name.
to over $2 million for funding.
Not surprised whatsoever.
It's done by, I don't even know how you pronounce that name. You can pronounce his name.
Koji Igarashi.
That guy. He's the guy who's making it. And he originally just wanted 500,000.
Oh.
It's plenty to make a game, honestly.
Well, yeah, I know that, but now he has like 2,482,000.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure the Kickstarter doesn't stop until like a month or two.
Let me see. It still has 22 days left, so I can
Yeah.
easily see
Month.
it bumping way up. I mean, it's not that bad looking either. I mean, people.
Do you have a demo already? Or
No,
like
he doesn't have a
No,
demo
probably
yet.
just promotional photos. What was
Yeah.
it called?
You notice.
Huh.
Looks very much like old Castlevania.
Yeah, that's the whole thing behind it. It looks very much like Castlevania. It's called Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And like, depending which one you go for, it's going to be on PC, Xbox One, and PS4.
Jeez, Kathryn, you cannot spell.
It's
Yeah.
good that they're bloodstained.
It's good that they're...
Yeah.
Oh, they even have a retro
Whatever.
level plan now because of how much money he got. He's actually planning on doing a retro one. He has actually the rush boss mode. So since I checked this, actually, he got up from what he was at because when I last checked, he still hadn't got up there. And now he has even more planned out for even higher up.
Looks a little more anime. And
Well, this is just-
promotional, so.
Promotional kind of thing right now.
And you know they've got plenty of different buckets as for Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually really looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play it if I find time.
That'd be interesting to see a 2D side scroller.
Again.
Yeah. Now
There's
that everything
plenty.
is like 3D and gory and
Well, I don't
Shiny
think
dark
it was
energy.
But the whole I don't mind 2D though. That's the whole thing about it.
no,
Sometimes-
it'd be nice to see.
Because I know they started making Castlevania 3D, which kind of ruined it.
I like the Lords of
Yeah,
Shadow.
right? Castlevania 3D.
Yeah.
The Lords of Shadow?
Was that on 360?
Yeah, 360 PS3.
I just ignored it because I didn't care at the
I
time.
tried to play one of them and I just couldn't get the hang of it. So I was like, yeah, screw this.
It was just kind of one of those. I have other things to play.
Oh, I borrowed
moments.
my friend's Xbox and I just never did it.
Was it an exclusive to Xbox?
No,
No.
it was on PS3.
Oh.
Like I just said.
I missed that. I just
360
remember.
PS3.
No, I just had it because my friend, I didn't have a PS3 at the time.
Oh.
And my friend had it and he was like, I'll let you borrow this. I'm like, okay.
Sure.
Why not?
Oh, Fire Emblem fans are in an uproar right now
Why?
because the mechanics of the game are changing. The next
Really?
one is going to be very likely taking out the weapon
What's that?
triangle,
Weapon
which
triangle.
sword beats axe, axe beats lance, lance beats sword.
Oh.
It's not beats, but it's
No, I know what you mean.
advantage.
Yeah, advantage.
So that's going out, and weapon durability is going out. So basically, and I've heard that they're going to have characters that fall, possibly within like a certain amount of turns, come back to the battlefield to fight again, which completely changes the game. Like, the one thing you know about Fire Emblem, like the classic ones, as much as I loved Awakening, classic Fire Emblem games are fucking hard. Because you lose a character, they're fucking dead. You don't get them in the next battle. They are gone.
Dead, gone.
You have
forever.
no idea. Like, if you wanted to know what their input on a mission later on is, they're gone. You don't know.
You don't know. You don't get their input. You don't get anything. Because with Castle.
And their weapons break, so
Fire
you have to be
Emblem,
worried
yeah, no,
about
I know
that
that,
at
like,
all times.
Their weapons break, and if they died, they were dead.
Yep.
There's no breaking it back. There was no Phoenix Feather. There was no nothing.
Yep, it was an amazing strategy series.
Yeah,
where
it
you
made you
really
actually
had to
do that.
think. And the one thing that was really good about it is it was turn-based, so you had time to just be like, how am I doing this?
Fuck.
And there are many moments where me playing was just like,
By the way,
I'm gonna lose him. I'm gonna lose that guy.
fun fact: that game, Bloodstained, 10 people donated $2,000.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
6 people donated $2,100. Because I'm looking at the numbers right now. What's the maximum that we can donate to this?
I'm sure probably the 10,000 mark.
Yeah, 10,000. And there's one guy actually did it. You know, if I had the money, I'd probably do it myself. I'll be honest, I would.
Yeah, if I had more money, I'd probably donate and do
If you
that
have
sort
$20,
of shit.
you can get a free digital copy when it's released.
I don't like digital copies very much, but that is a good one for
Neither do
20.
I, but I mean, $28. Look,
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually pretty decent.
That is a decent one. I'll give it that.
It's
Personally, I just like having the disc.
Yeah, so do I. Oh, and then you need to donate $60. Because then you get the special Black Edition physical copy.
Cool.
And then $5 plus for international shipping. Which we don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, what else is coming out this year? We had the list and get.
I don't know. I know there's a Godzilla game being.
Yep.
I'm really excited about that.
Of course, Colin's excited about
Oh
it.
yeah.
I
really
want
like
to see how it plays out first before I actually.
Well, I saw the trailer for it. I especially like the roster for it. It's got all the Mega Godzillas, both for the larva and Mothra. And I saw a little feature at the end trailer. You could do like a 3-way battle.
Halo 5
Yeah,
is coming out.
I'm not excited about Halo as they used to
Duke
be.
Nukem 3D Megaton Edition.
That was back in January. This is January. This is
that's
February.
early.
This is
Another
March.
new Deus Ex game coming out. I don't remember if it was
Oh,
this
yeah,
year or next
it's-
year.
May.
It looks good
Go
though.
by the
It's,
end
I
of
think
May.
next year.
Makes me want to actually complete Human Revolution.
Yeah, see, that's another game that I start playing, and then I just get so distracted by everything else in
Yeah.
it, and then I just stop caring because it's a good game. It just has so much crap in it that I'm just half the time like I don't even care.
Here's the Storm game's finally coming
Lego Jurassic World. Alright, next month is the release of
June.
Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition
June
on the 23rd.
You know what I'm still kind of curious about now? There's
What?
one game that I'm
Whoa, go,
trying to
go,
keep an
go.
eye on. What?
J-Star's Victory VS Plus? Is that coming to America?
I can check. I'm not sure.
That is basically like the huge shonen anime all brought together in a fighting game. So you can have Goku fight fucking Luffy from One Piece or
I don't know.
all those
no,
shits.
no. I think it is. Yeah, because I remember reading about it.
I will buy the shit out of that game.
Let's see the.
Calm the
tits,
fuck down,
calm your
Colin.
That's not just interesting.
Oh, PS4, I can't buy it then.
Well,
I can.
Well, fuck you.
I can buy it.
yeah,
Yep.
it's coming
I
to
can buy it and I
America.
can bring it over.
Wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be English.
Yeah.
I
Release
can buy it.
date
I can bring it over and we can play it.
Cool.
June 30th,
June
2015.
30th.
Wait, is it our systems or just?
Just PS4. It looks like.
Oh.
Wait. PS4, PS3, Vita.
Okay, I can get it on the PS3 then.
And there
I can
you
get
go.
it for the PS4.
Well, fuck you.
I can't bother.
I should have seen that coming.
Check to see if you can find the roster. Where
They may not have it released yet.
No. I wouldn't think they'd have it released.
They're adding new ones, so it's everything the original had plus a few new ones.
Who?
I don't know about
They actually have it?
Aria.
Is there an actual release date?
For what?
Mirror's Edge 2.
Oh, yeah.
Limbo.
Oh, well, no, like, according to this...
I know they're doing it, but...
No, according
Wait,
to
God
this,
of War
April.
3 meet...
Remastered.
Really? Can
What?
that series just fucking die?
July 14th with Godzilla.
What series?
God of War.
3 remastered.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
We get it, Colin.
That doesn't surprise
Yeah, the
me at
first
all.
one sucked.
The new
I
Madden.
don't care what people say.
Of course.
I didn't like it.
I liked it, but that's just because I like sometimes games that I don't have to think about.
Hatsune Miku. Project Mirai
Mirai DX.
Mirai DX.
I know Lance would be
For the 3DS. Mad Max.
No-
Metal
Metal
Gear
Gear.
Solid. In September. Lego Dimensions.
Mad Max, because
Mighty
if you
Number
needed
9.
a brainless movie, here's a brainless video
Guessing
game.
that's
Yeah, I know,
Mega Man.
right?
Rainbow
Well,
Six.
it's because the game series got revived.
Right there. Star Wars Battlefront, November 17th.
See, I don't really care about
Nothing in
that.
December? Huh.
See, that's another one I don't really care about.
What?
The
Nothing
Battlefront.
for December.
I was excited when they announced it, but now I just stopped caring after a little bit, because it's like, well, it's just going to be the typical shitty Battlefield
Yeah.
Well,
game.
they're
And I just don't care.
Well, I'm pretty.
supposedly changing it up by making it first person, I think, or something like that.
At least I'm pretty sure talk
They're
about more.
just going to reskin Battlefield. I guarantee you, that's all it's going to be.
Pretty sure we'll see more about E3 this year, so let me actually see some gameplay. Where
Oddworld. Love the Oddworld
Octodad.
series.
I'm just seriously looking forward to Mirror's Edge 2.
I know you are.
I really want them to release the new Fatal Frame Wii U for America, not just have it Japanese.
Oh, I mean, like they have been?
Go
Yeah.
down to the F's.
Fatal Frame Wii U.
No.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 7 PS4.
Not the one you're thinking of, though.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
I've already seen something for that, and it's not even like, to
It's
me,
not
it's
like
so...
HD.
No, because this is, I think it's really funny what they did with this, okay? So someone from Square Enix was sitting at E3 or something like that, and he's like, we're going to be releasing Final Fantasy 7. And everyone's like, oh my god! And everyone got super fucking excited, and then, like, he shows that, and he's like, we're going to be porting, then he's like, they're like, here's the gameplay footage, same exact footage. He's like, we're going to be porting it from the PC version. And like that was it, and like literally you could see a huge difference in the audience because it showed it before, like they're all excited and shit, and they showed that and they started support. So you go back to the audience, and the audience is like, just whoa, we're so excited.
Square Enix has to have like the dumbest people at their head because they know how well.
There's plenty of companies like that. Kojima's another one of those. Not
Konami.
Konami.
It's okay. We
We'll
get
start
them
with
all
K.
fucked up too.
But no.
Konami's another one of those, and say like WB and EA is another one to me. All those companies are just stupid half the time.
Half the time.
What I mean is, Square Enix knows how well a remake of Final Fantasies 1 to 10 will sell, but they don't do them. Except
They
for
did
10, which is regarded as one of the worst of the 1 to 10. People hate it.
No, I know a lot of people still really like it though, but
I know
again,
a lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it.
But then again, it also depends on who you're asking, because like I have someone else who's like they hate 10, but they love 7.
Yeah.
And if they were to remake especially 7, 9, and 6, they could literally just rake in the dough. Especially if they made like
They'll get more from 8 than they will from 9. 9 is considered one of the most underrated ones.
But if they were actually, especially if they were to team up with something like PlayStation, like, hey, we'll make a special edition console for it too, they would have those things so sold out in no time.
Yeah. Remember console exclusives? There
Remember,
were so many back in the day.
Yeah, remember how they
Yeah.
are now? Like, now, God,
You get like 2 per console.
Yeah.
Because it's like Halo, God of War.
Last of Us, Batman.
Batman is
Batman's
not exclusive.
What? At least when I got the PS3, I got the Like,
no, they have exclusive components, which is their new
Yeah.
gimmick now. Is exclusive components.
You get specific things in the game if you buy it for the Xbox or PC or wherever you buy it.
Yeah,
Walmart,
they have
Best
that now.
Buy,
They
that
have
kind
that
of
as
crap.
a gimmick now, where it's not an actual exclusive. Because for Assassin's Creed, you got special missions for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it always seems like PlayStation always gets especially when it comes to Ubisoft.
Mm-hmm.
But they also have another thing they're doing now, where they will release it for a console at first for a few months, and then they'll release it for everyone else later.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're doing that with Tomb Raider, where that one's Xbox One only for the first few months.
Started off as a PlayStation game. It should start in the PlayStation. That's just my personal opinion.
But no,
as
and
someone who's
the reason why
played
they're doing
every.
this way is not, and I understand that, but they're not doing it because they started off as that game. No,
I
they're
know.
doing it because Microsoft basically gave them a check, like, here you
Yep.
go, make it so it's us only at first. Which, there's only a few cases where I can actually understand that. Like Bayonetta 2, I can completely understand why they made it so it's only on Wii U. Because there would be no Bayonetta 2 for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
And I can understand that.
Now, the one exclusivity I want to disappear is EA over sports, especially NFL.
I think
Yeah.
EA should just stop doing a lot of stuff they're doing.
Yeah, they should just stop.
I think EA needs new management because EA, with their players' first attempt, is just more like, we still don't really give a fuck.
They don't.
Because
They don't give two fucks about their customer
they
base or
already closed
anything.
down SimCity because they consider it to be a huge failure, even though the
It
reason why it
was.
failed is because of
They rushed it.
microtransactions and always online DRM.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was broken out the box.
Oh yeah.
Because you couldn't connect to
the
it.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was that, and then why SimCity's a game you want to play by yourself, not with
Yeah.
another person trying to like
What was
build
that
a power plant,
other
build a power
game
plant.
called? Like Crisis City? What was it called?
Crisis.
The one that did really, really well.
I don't know.
And
don't
like
know.
I think
replaced
that one though was Sonic Hedgehog.
I don't know.
freaking
All I know is
no, that's not Crisis
Yep.
City. What was it called? It replaced. A lot of people played it because it was like what they wanted SimCity to be.
No idea.
I have no idea.
I can't
either.
think of it. God, what the hell?
No, but they canceled that one, and I'm expecting the same thing to happen to Sims because they're already planning like 40 different packs for it. Like
Should not be surprised.
their expansions, because last time they
Yeah,
had
that's
so
what they
many,
do.
They're planning even more for this one. Like, what's the point where they're considering it going too far for that? I mean, they're gonna basically beat the series to death, which is EA's specialty, is making it so they put microtransactions and all this stuff in it.
Yeah, well, I stopped really liking The Sims with 3. Just because I noticed what I was doing. It was like, I already own this fucking game. I had Sims 2. And I bought Sims 3. I bought expansions. And it's just like, this is a waste of money. I already have this game. This is just prettier and has like one new mechanic.
I played Sims 3, and then I realized, because I play it sometimes, and then I realized, like, why am I trying to micromanage this guy's life when
I
I've
did
got
that
my
too.
own life to micromanage? Why not I focus on my own life
Mhm.
and not worry about 12 off? And then I just ended up killing him off. Especially when you start getting to money cheats and stuff like that, like, once you start doing that, you just stop caring. You're just no longer trying to make it big. It's just how much better wallpaper that you can have than the other next door neighbor,
Yeah,
and then kill your sim.
Pretty
How
much.
many different ways can you kill your sim?
Pretty much.
How many can you try to capture the Grim Reaper? Is another one.
mhm.
Make arbitrary gold for yourself.
I like one picture I've seen of a person taking a selfie with the Reaper. That one always just makes me laugh.
See, what makes me laugh is the new Mortal Kombat 7 selfie. That one. Have you seen that selfie kill?
Was it Mortal Kombat X or 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was selfie with Cassie.
Yeah,
that's
one of Cassie's selfies is she bashes the guy, like whoever their opponent is. You bash their jaw, and so like it's unhinged and they're like sitting there whatever. And then she goes up to him and goes like this and takes a selfie with him, and it shows her version of Facebook.
Yeah, I heard her. Or heard she did
It's
that.
really ridiculous.
I think I even saw like when you pan out on the Facebook
I was
page.
watching it.
I'm trying to get it to load.
You can actually see a little picture of that one guy
Well, he
goes.
does it on its own.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
you know, like you'll
guys.
see like list of friends, but then, like on the list, you picture like one guy goes Foster.
Yeah, I know. They have a bunch of different ones that get played through. Which now we're watching it, and it's... Oh, wait, this is just the beginning of the battle, though.
Yeah.
No, it's getting there. Just give it a
It's in
second.
the middle of the battle.
Right.
Oh, it's an X-ray shot, yeah. Which, once again, no X-ray shot is ever feasible in this, because no one's just going to get up like it's nothing from that.
Well, yeah, after his balls exploded.
Jaw shot, and then hold him up, and let me take a selfie.
Friendships. Oh
I
my
just
God,
think it's funny to me
cool.
just due to the fact of they actually
Normalize.
have comments and shit like that flow with it. Like, they made that so it was an actual thing in a video game.
Everything wrong with the world right there.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, not only that, but they put a game off the side of it, and that's like the one part that I actually really like about it. It's like Mime Wars or some shit like that. I want them to make this a thing now, where it's Mime Wars, where you're just sitting running around with imaginary guns shooting people. I want that to be a thing.
That'd be fun, like mole game.
Poor balls.
I think it'd be awesome to have that as
What about his
stand-up.
face?
Poor balls. You should be more sad about that than I am.
No. His face is just destroyed. There's no way he's walking up, and then he gets shot in the face. He's not walking
Yeah,
away
she
from that.
crushes the hinges
balls.
of his jaw and then shoots him in the eyes. You're not
She-
getting up from that.
No, that's how all the X-ray ones.
I know.
They're cool to watch at first, and then you think about it, and you're like, he would never walk up from that. You just literally took out his kidney and then stabbed him with it.
Yeah.
No.
I saw that.
I know, it was awful. We try not to think about it as men.
Yeah, I saw that in the
I don't really care
Australia.
about. I don't really care about that because that might make him more aggressive to actually fight. I mean, come on, he's missing his nuts now. I think that's pretty good.
He's a
incentive
lady.
to fight even harder.
Ugh.
Teach Cassie Cage to make you neutered.
But yeah, I saw in the Australia. I think you mentioned it's like a lot of these X-rays. Yeah, you just like see more like fatalities and stuff.
They are.
Yeah.
They absolutely should be fatalities, not
Well, yeah.
just normal attacks. Or attacks, whatever you want to call
Oh,
it.
and now they have Jason in it too.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
Jason, I think Predator's eventually gonna come in.
Predator's
Yeah.
eventually gonna come in. Like, I think it's kind
Predator?
of
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they're having him come in eventually. I think it's cool what they did with Jason. I just think it's kind of stupid to have Jason in there. Just like how they had Freddy in there. They're just trying to capitalize on a market of horror movie people.
Yep.
But hey, that's what video game is now. Trying to capitalize on the most amount of markets that you possibly can.
Yeah, well, the industry's going to hell and it's going to tank at some point. It's reaching it, and
I like how, I just realized, I like how you say you don't like Arkham games, but yet you've got an Arkham City poster.
I just get bored with them. I like the idea, and I want to beat them all, because, it's Batman. But there's just better things for me to play.
I just like who they got to voice it for Joker.
Mark Hamill, yeah.
Yeah, he's just so badass.
Mm-hmm. He's like the
They got
best
the
Joker.
original cast, I believe, except for a few.
I'm looking forward
Is
to...
Troy Baker still gonna be Batman?
Troy Baker was Joker in the Batman games.
Oh, sorry.
Or at least in Origins.
I thought it was Batman
I'm-
too.
Nope.
looking forward to the new one just to the fact of who the major baddie is in it.
Scarecrow? Yeah, that's the one thing I'm interested in, too, because Scarecrow's my favorite villain.
Mine too. You roll your eyes at me all you want to. Scarecrow's fucking badass and scary as shit.
He is,
I
and he
love
doesn't
how
have to
what-
fight. He's just
No, he doesn't
he's
have...
so awesome.
I love what they did in the first one. Did you ever get to that point? Spoiler.
When Killer Croc took him, yeah, I got there.
No,
and when he
before
got
that.
huge with his toxin, and
When they
he
made
had
you
the
think,
bag.
though, that the game was
Oh yeah, that.
broken. Like,
I
when they
was-
started to... And
Uh-huh.
it's like laughter, and like, I know so many people are just like, fuck, what did I do?
Mhm.
Like, at first, I thought I broke my game, too. I was like, what the fuck did I just do?
Mhm.
Because I wasn't even my
Everything
game.
they did with him in Arkham Asylum was awesome, though.
Anything with him, they did it really well, because they actually made it so it was a legit fear trip, and like, you go up to a body bag, and you open it up, and your parents, and it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, they took their time with the Batman villains because they wanted to do it right.
Yeah.
That's one thing I
I never-
absolutely respect them in, is how well they've done every
The-
Batman character in there.
The only one that is not... The only one that I've heard anyone ever complain about that series is Origin. And that's also because it was a different developer.
It was a different developer. It wasn't a great game.
I never played it.
As far as I played it, it was just like this is an Arkham City reskin.
Yeah.
It's like they just took some stuff out and then made it a little shinier and prettier.
Yeah.
And
major
then
thing I'm
replace
excited
the
for,
cast.
Also, another thing I'm excited is actually being able to drive the Batmobile. But then now, since I've seen more specs about it, I'm kind of disappointed at the same time because they've made it so basically only 2 modes of pursuit and assault.
That's what it was for. The one thing when I saw they announced the Batmobile was going to be usable, I was like, I don't give a shit.
I thought it'd be kind of cool.
Just because like the Batmobile in the comics is transportation and a car chase. That's all it's for.
Yeah.
So, to me, it's like I don't care about car chases.
Well, for me, it'll be just kind of cool if they actually make it because you can actually just drive around town, which I know a lot of people do.
You're gonna. There's no
What?
way they're taking that out or not gonna do that because
Well, if they do, then
you're
I'm
driving the
pissed
fucking
off.
Batmobile. Just think
my
about
biggest
that.
thing is I wanted to be able to drive also the motorcycle.
Which
The
one?
Batcycle.
I don't
Is
know.
there
I don't really
multiple
care.
versions?
If they could have made their own, I wouldn't really care. I thought that would have been actually really cool to drive that specifically through town. Just the fact that they could have made it so it's really easy to be knocked off of, but it's a lot faster.
I want the Whirly Bat.
The Whirly Bat.
Just something none of you know about because it's a comic exclusive from the old days. It's
Isn't it
a
helicopter?
terrible fucking design.
Is that a helicopter?
Whirly. W-H-I.
You shh.
It's basically a little one-man helicopter. It's
Oh, that
fucking
thing.
retarded.
Oh my.
That fucking thing.
What?
That.
Oh God.
That
That's
thing.
pretty stupid.
It is. The early Batman stuff is fucking stupid. And, like, a lot of people,
It looks stupid.
like, with the, those pops I have over there, the Nightwing, the Batman, you see Joker and Deadpool over there. I like them, but when, they're releasing, like, once a month or something, the rainbow-colored bat suits from,
Oh yeah.
like, a 60s
Oh yeah,
comic.
I remember that.
And people were surprised that I wanted nothing to do with it. 'Cause it's like, you're a huge Batman fan. It's iconic. It's like, yeah, just because it was a thing doesn't mean it was good.
Yeah.
Is one thing I
Well, like, and
say a lot.
before a certain time, also, like, Superman could make up powers on the fly.
Yeah.
You're just like, no, I need this power, so I have it now.
Superman is designed to have no limits.
Yeah, I know.
That no matter what, he can do it.
I know someone else who says that too. Screw attack.
Yeah. Well, that's perfectly viable.
Yeah.
That is his character. He's
Man.
essentially God in one of the comic books. So it's just
There's
like
only one time that Superman was ever, like, not useful.
Yeah.
And that was when Green Lantern, I don't even know which one it was, became a god himself. Like, literally a god, because he got infused
Parallax.
with ion. It wasn't Parallax, though.
No?
No. It was before Darkest Nights.
Oh, damn.
Blackest Night, you mean?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was before
comic
then.
book off.
Shut up. He'd win in a heartbeat, okay? I just know enough to make me sound smart.
I know, but
No, but it was Ion. When one of the I can't remember. I don't ask me which one it was.
His
but he
name's
got-
Kyle Rayner. He's
got-
the one who became Ion.
Yeah, he got infused with Ion, and he literally just could fly around and he could appear anywhere.
He's since
stopped
lost
Civil
that
War.
power.
I know.
But no, Hal Jordan
I know
became
he-
God too
I know he lost
through
the power.
Parallax. But yeah. Also, the White Lanterns are basically god-like rings.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of stuff where it's just like, whatever.
It's like
Go
when,
West, Colin.
when we mentioned white lanterns, is there specifically white?
What?
Like the white lanterns?
They're not just white people. It's
Okay.
not just a bunch of crackers.
No, it's the same
Wow,
thing as all the other
Colin.
ones. It's the same concept as all the other lanterns, except for they're white and they are basically gods because they're all the lanterns combined.
Yes,
He's
and
said it like
only
that.
like 5 people have ever been able to use a White Lantern ring.
Yeah.
You have to be like the best of the best to use it.
Yeah, and even then, like, you still have to be so, like, beyond perfect that you have to just even get it.
Yeah, and you lose it like really quick.
Yeah, if you mess up at all, you're gone. You're out.
I just had
Batman
that
was
funny thought
apparently
when you
a white
mentioned they were
lantern.
white lanterns.
No, it's not that.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know I just think is really funny for the lanterns? Do you know there's a green bell core? There's legitimately a green bell
Blinking.
core. And the reason why they exist is due to the fact that they went to a part of space that has no light. And the creatures there had evolved past the point of needing sight. So how do you explain something like light to something that can't see? You can't. So they made the green bell core
Right.
for them. Which I thought was just funny as shit. Come on. Like, how do they recharge, though? I never got that. Like, I never actually read it. I just found out about it. And I was like, how the fuck do you recharge something like that? Do you play Music Box?
Yeah, the White Lantern story arc was really kind of ridiculous, and
I thought it was
they were so
interesting.
OP.
I thought it
So
was,
OP.
I thought it was interesting, but other than that, like, I just didn't. I read the first one of them, but I never read the second part. The Brightest Day. I only read Darkest Night.
I've never read any of them, so I have nothing to input on this conversation. Neither does Colin, because he's over there just, yep,
I just,
That's
Yep.
the thing.
yep, they're talking. Oh, that's disturbing.
You're
Yeah, though we're about
You're
our time,
disturbing.
so
yeah.
Bitch. You know, slut,
stuff.
Muffin.
twat,
Muffin.
waffle. Get it right.
No, it's Muffin.
Nah, it's
Today
waffle.
it's Muffin.
Nah.
I want a
waffle.
muffin, actually.
I like muffins.
You
I'll
made me
make a
wrap me up, though,
waffle.
so I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
All right. Well, that's a good place to cut. So, thanks for listening, guys.
Ah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye! Hopefully I'll be back later.
Bye-bye.